MONUSCO took over from an earlier UN peacekeeping operation in July of 2010. However, it has struggled to achieve its objectives. UN peacekeeping missions are designed to help countries ravaged by conflict create conditions for sustainable peace. However, this is rarely a straightforward affair, with armed groups, extremists, and organized crime often intent on fueling instability and spreading terror. CGTN's Daniel Arab Moy reports.
There are 12 UN peacekeeping missions globally. 6 of the largest and most visible operations are based in Africa. The United Nations Organization Stabilization Mission in the Democratic Republic of Congo was established in 2010. As of February 2013, the mission had 17,753 personnel. MONUSCO is based in the Democratic Republic of Congo with a mandate to protect civilians and humanitarian personnel who face the threat of violence. The mission has been dealing with over 100 militia groups and a resurgence of M23 rebels that have caused untold suffering in eastern DRC. The United Nations Multidimensional Integrated Stabilization Mission in Mali was set up in 2013. The mission currently has 17,430 personnel deployed in Mali. The main task of the mission is to support the transitional authorities of Mali in the stabilization of the country and implementation of the transitional roadmap. MINUSMA has been trying to tackle a conflict largely driven by militant groups centered in the states of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. The mission has been accused of failing to restore peace in the country as tensions escalate. Relations between Mali and the mission have since deteriorated, with Mali asking the peacekeepers to leave. The United Nations mission in South Sudan was formed in 2011. The mission based in South Sudan comprises 17,954 personnel. In 2014, the UN Security Council reinforced UNMISS and prioritized its mandate to include the protection of civilians, support for the delivery of humanitarian assistance, and most importantly, the implementation of the cessation of hostilities agreement in South Sudan. For years, UNMISS has struggled to contain a civil war that threatened to tear the country apart. The United Nations Interim Security Force for Abyei was formed in 2011 and tasked with monitoring the disputed territory between North and South Sudan. At least 3,156 personnel are monitoring the flashpoint border between Sudan and South Sudan. Their main mandate is to facilitate the delivery of humanitarian aid. The mission is authorized to use force in protecting civilians and aid workers in Abyei. The United Nations Multidimensional Integrated Stabilization Mission in the Central African Republic came into force in 2014. The mission currently comprises approximately over 18,000 personnel whose priority is to protect the civilian population. The United Nations Mission for the Referendum in Western Sahara was established by the UN Security Council in 1991. Over 400 UN personnel are stationed in Western Sahara. Their mission is to provide assistance in the preparation for a referendum in which the people of Western Sahara would choose between independence and integration with Morocco. Some of the missions remain strained, highlighting the problems of peacekeeping in Africa. One is such deployments becoming overstretched. The other is missions lacking the budget to pay for it all. Daniel Arab Moy, CGTN, Nairobi, Kenya.